15 simple but surprising romantic ideas men go crazy for.
Oh, just 15?
Yes, so we'll go through some, and you can tell me, and I can tell you whether this is something you'd go fucking crazy for.
Okay.
You know what I was also thinking? Whenever you're dating a girl, girls love lists so much that whenever they give you things they're mad about, they always have to give you in a list. So they're like, you know, there's some things that I've been meaning to say that I'm not happy about.
Yeah.
And always there's a big drop off after from 1 to 2.
Yeah, one's the well. It's a good negotiating tactic.
I think that's
they
what
go
it
because
is.
they go. Here's 10 things I'm mad about, but I'm cool if you just address number 1. Right, and number 1's just like the main one. And then
I think it also softens. They can't be like, they don't have to take accountability for the one thing. There's this collection of things, but it's always like the first one's, you know, I'm not happy that you skipped my mom's funeral,
right?
And then I'm also not happy that you left the microwave open. Like there's always an enormous drop off.
You go, look, okay, fine, I'll close the microwave.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Number 1 is you wouldn't come with me on my trip, and I had to go alone, and you canceled on me last minute. Number 2 is you put the mail on the freezer where I couldn't reach it.
I mean, that's something I guess take from that. Kind of a smart strategy.
I think it might be like, you're like, I don't know, you have a bunch of stuff.
Okay, fine, I'll go on the trip with you next time.
No, you go, fine, I'll stop doing the counter.
Oh, yeah. Or it's like 1 can't be fixed, but then here's 9 things that are actually actionable, and then you get all those.
Yeah, that's another one, yeah.
Right.
But there she's like, you didn't address all that stuff. You go, I closed the microwave.
Yeah.
But that's 50% of the things. So these are just funny because it's like a girl writing stuff guys go crazy for that they definitely would not go crazy for.
Yeah, this is just how little women know about men.
They start off kind of strong. They go, create a coupon book. Write things out, which, you know, that's a girl trying to get Danny's heart for sure. You would go crazy. That's you in bed. She walks in, 15% off Arby's. This is 2 for 1. Two can dine for $9.99.
That sounds pretty good to me, actually.
Now I'm gonna have sex. I'm already done.
It's funny because chicks are like, oh, men go crazy for this, but you're like, if a guy reads this, it goes, oh, I know what chicks love, coupons.
You go the other way around.
Yeah. Try that. Try give your chick a fucking list of a bunch of coupons.
But they actually weren't talking about those kind of coupons. They say, write out things you're happy to gift to your spouse and put them in an envelope, notebook, or small box. They can redeem them for when they wish for later. And what they mean
is literally what a 5-year-old gives their dad for their birthday. You go, 1 coupon for a car wash. Good for 1 car wash. Not valid on the weekends. You go, you can only really wash it on the weekends, so it's not valid on the weekends.
You know what would be okay if they give you a coupon for an hour of silence?
Oh, yeah.
Imagine that. Right. You just fucking ding. Yeah, hour of silence coupon.
Try to be like, fucking catch me if you can, reprinting tons of those. She goes, you're like, I've turned in yours. I got a fucking
Danny turns into the Federal Reserve.
No, I've turned into like the greatest counterfeiter on earth. She goes, I gave you 2 of these. You've given me 10 back. You go, I don't know.
You see Danny's just in his study with the jeweler's loop looking at fucking counterfeit coupons.
I can't remember what the movie was, but there's like a Willem Dafoe, this movie from the 90s where he's this crazy counterfeiter in LA, and he's like,
sounds like a good movie.
It was a good movie, and he's like in this room, and he's got like $100
hanging
bills,
up.
all hanging up. That's me with the coupons. For silence, for an hour of silence. I'm just fucking jeweling.
If you can find the flaw in the notary.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't know.
So that's number 1.
Yeah.
I don't know if you had any funny ones, but I wrote down a few of my favorite. Number 3 is read to them. Put on the outfit that turns them on, and it doesn't matter what you read, provocative literature or a technical manual. The words and the voice will provide a lure.
None of these are just leave them alone.
A technical
He goes,
manual.
here's a coupon for you to go play video games for 3 hours without me bothering you. They don't think of that.
Doesn't matter.
Here's a coupon for you can just watch the game without me bugging you for something.
Well, that's not what she's doing.
Also, number 2 is get in the shower with them. Go surprise them by getting in the shower with them, which is like, unless you have a giant shower, it's like, it sucks. You're like, okay, now I'm standing freezing in the cold right now.
I don't mind the shower bone though, personally.
The shower bone, but it's not even, no, I don't know.
It's a low pressure bone.
Yeah, I don't like the shower bone.
Shower bone's always a low pressure bone.
I don't love the shower bone.
But you're basically what happens is she put on an outfit that you like, which is straight jacket with tape on the mouth. And then she comes in and then she reads you Extreme Ownership by Jocko Willink. 12 Rules by Jordan Peterson.
Yeah.
So technical manual is funny though. Read him a technical manual. Okay, number 4 is read the pages from their favorite romance novel from the guy's.
What guy has a favorite?
From the guy's favorite romance novel, and use your sexiest FM radio announcer voice.
A chick trying to do the fake radio voice.
He opened the door. she was quivering.
But she's doing a guy's voice.
I guess that is a guy's voice.
That is a guy's voice. Right.
Do your sexiest radio voice, and then read his favorite romance novel.
Okay.
You don't have a favorite. What? Oh, you don't have a favorite romance novel?
No, you got me.
I don't think I've ever read a romance novel.
Surprise Picnic. Like, I don't know.
What's Surprise Picnic?
That's one of the number 9. Take them on a surprise picnic.
I'm good on a surprise picnic.
I don't want a surprise picnic. Can we just go to a
And it says you can even do the picnic in your backyard.
Great.
Well, by number 4, they're already at things they want.
Yeah, that's all just
read them. Read them a romance
number
novel.
10 is the ultimate thing that no guys make a path with something, like make a path of rose petals. You're like, that's things guys do for women. A guy, like I used to do a joke about it, but it's like if a chick makes a path for fucking rose petals, you show up, you go, who the fuck's cleaning up all these rose petals? Like, all right, well, let's clean this shit up.
Also, you'd show up and you go, has there been a guy here? Yeah, like, who are you fucking?
What's going on here?
Although that would be okay if your chick with you did that the path with quarters and you had no choice but to follow it. You would, though, if it was food though, because it says you could do candy gold coins.
Candy gold coins, and then it says
you're walking in, you're like, what the fuck?
I'm not. And then it just says to be waiting at the end of the path is their favorite cold beverage. She's like
one beer,
picking up all these coins, and there's just like a room temperature beer waiting for you. Yeah.
This is the most awkward shit, though. I hope no girl takes this advice and is actually doing this, and some guy has to walk home and pick up rose petals to the ends to a Coors Light.
Thanks.
Read to them in the announcer voice was just really doing it for me. He opened the door. Okay, yeah, sit down. I've got something really sexy for you. She was looking into his eyes. Okay, what's the announcer voice? And he's off because he's that's
literally
the
like
voice.
Let's get ready to rumble.
She looked into his eyes and she could just tell that he was the one. That's your girl. You're on the bed and she's doing that.
Yeah,
Shh,
I'm being trying to watch the game.
I'm being sexy right now.
You're just like, you have to like mute the TV to like just like listen to this.
And this is a reading of 50 Shades of Grey for you. So the man is walking into the house and he just grabbed her and she was loving it and she didn't want to. Oh, at first she felt a bit reserved by it, but she basically settled into it and looked into his eyes and she saw the future, ladies and gentlemen.
You're like looking at your watch.
She's doing this in a sexy outfit. You're the favorite outfit that turns you on, an umpire outfit. Write a love poem or a poem on a piece of paper, then cut it up into a puzzle like pieces.
Oh my God. These are like punishments. Like this is borderline, like, did I do something?
This is a serial killer.
Yeah, like, are you mad at me that I got to do this right now? What did I do?
She writes you a poem and then cuts it up into a piece, and you have to go on a scavenger hunt so you can finally put your fucking acrostic poem back together. Dan.
What about take a bus ride? Number 14, take a bus ride. Take a train or bus ride and then pretend to be strangers who meet for the first time.
Know what you have to do? This is the ultimate every comic.
You're not allowed to pick up women on the bus anymore. I don't know if you know what's going on.
That's what you say.
You like literally have someone intervening on your behalf. You go, hey, I'm Danny, and then some fucking pink-haired fat chick walks over and goes, yo, we're not fucking doing this. And you go, no, we're just trying to spice things up. We actually know each other. We're married.
Hey, you leave her alone. Yeah,
she said no, okay?
You get the shit kicked out of you.
Some dude in a dress on the fucking L train.
She's like, hey, stop, leave me alone. And you're like, no, I want you to come back with me. And someone just knocks you out of the spot.
Just get pepper sprayed by some random chick.
Yeah, some chick just you're right.
Or you're like, dude, you're like literally on fucking a TikTok that someone took and like, this creep wouldn't leave this woman alone. This is what we have to deal with. And you're like, fucking 10 million views on TikTok.
This piece of shit wouldn't leave this woman alone. You're getting fired from your job.
Yeah. Just because someone's on the bus doesn't mean you can approach them. Okay, she just has to take the bus somewhere.
He literally said he won't take no for an answer.
He said he was going to make her his wife.
Oh, he said the things he's going to do to her when she gets her home. That is funny. She doesn't. You're like, oh, hey, what's up? My name's Ryan. And she goes, yeah, I'm just on my way to work. And then you're like, what are you doing?
Hey, I'm just trying to listen to a podcast. Like, could you not? You're really fucking me over here.
Yeah, that's not going to work in today's day and age.